Why is Overwatch still using this medal system? Remove the medals. Gold, silver, bronze, everything. Get them out of here. Get them out of here, guys. It might have seemed like a good idea at first, but no, no, Blizzard. Replace it with your own personal best. Compete to better yourself instead of aiming for the hollow and nearsighted goal of getting medals. This will single-handedly remove the urge to compete against your own team and instead work with them on completing the objective and improving your performance. What I mean by this is simple, and I'll answer it with a question. How many times have you heard, "This team is trash, I have gold elims and damage," or "Healer has gold elims, this team is pathetic," or something along those lines? And you know, most likely, the only reason that he or she, looking to everyone here, has those medals is because they were wandering off alone, or not playing their role, or simply got a few lucky picks. Which is great. Getting picks is great and all, but I'm not gonna do 3 push-ups and claim I'm a bodybuilder. You see what I'm getting at here? Players who obsess over their medals only hurt their own team. They cause a false sense of superiority, and when portrayed against your teammates is almost sure to cause an argument and an imminent loss. And what happens after that loss? The now inflated ego gold medal obsessed individual who, let's be honest, probably has push to talk bound to left click and the microphone halfway down their throat, will go into another game with this false sense that they're better than everyone else, blaming every loss or accident on their teammates. What's that? I picked Diva and ran off alone 1v6 and died for the 5th time, but I have gold elims with 3 kills. What is this team doing? Healer, do your job. Probably sounds familiar. Instead of self-reflecting on how they can improve, medals only tell them that they're already the best. Obviously better than their teammates, and everyone else is holding them back from their obviously well-deserved top 500 Grandmaster Biggest Dick on Earth award. This will also remove a lot of the will or the urge to wander off alone and instead push as a team. How will you get better at the game, improving your own personal stats? By sticking with your team and focusing on your team, pushing together, staying behind the shields, in range of the healers. Doing these things will dramatically improve your performance in the odds of winning. Having medals does not mean you're doing well. It'll most likely mean the opposite. Not every time, but even happening once is enough to do damage. Stylosa probably already said something about them not mattering, and if so, he is correct. Remember the example I mentioned earlier? Healer had gold elims, blah blah blah, big penis joke inserted here. That is way too common. A healer that is focusing on their role should rarely, if ever, have the most elims. If you're a healer, or a support, anything like that, and you have gold elims or damage, then the DPS and tanks aren't being supported, and they're dying before they can get picks or do their jobs. Now, of course, it's possible that the DPS have their keyboards upside down or their 8-year-old nephews are playing on their account again, but in all honesty, support should not have gold elims. And no, I'm not picking on supports, this is an example. Never again will you hear, "I have gold elims, this team is shit," or "I have gold damage, what the fuck is this team doing?" With the medals removed, I guess you might hear, "Doing better than usual." And I don't know why, but that is goddamn funny to me. Medals only get into your own head. I'm a player of average skill. I usually hover around gold, platinum level, and the amount of falsely inflated egos in these ranks, holy shemadas, man. And you know what is causing a lot of those falsely inflated egos? Medals. Goddamn medals. This very small change will do a huge change to the overall toxicity and only serve to improve everyone's experiences overall with Overwatch. But anyways, let me know what you think down below. Do you agree? Disagree? Let me know. As always, this has been itsinurbane, and I will catch you later.